What's up, guys? Bonesy here, and we have a very juicy update for Dragon Champions. Lots and lots of things going on. Lots to cover. It's going to be kind of a long video because I have a lot to show you. So, you know, we have a new mode, a new arena mode, several new characters, and finally, guys, the legendary events are coming very soon. So let's get into this. So I'm going to quit blabbing on and let's get into this, guys. I'm very excited. Okay, so I am right here on the Dragon Champions Reddit, and this is the patch notes that Lizard Breath released. We're going to go through it like usual. I will be switching back and forth into the test server. Just remember, everything in the test server is subject to change. Do not take it to heart, okay? Do not take this to heart. But what's in this patch is going to be in there here in a couple days. Greetings, champions. In this update, we bring new heroes to the game, get the game ready for the new Battle Pass season, and add vital fixes and improvements. That's not all, of course. We have great news for PvP lovers. We're releasing the Global Arena mode with this update, which is pretty cool. Global Arena will stay similar to Server Arena that you know, but there will be some differences. Global Arena tickets will refresh every hour and will have a cap of 10 instead of 5 like Arena, similar to the tournament. There will be no cooldown between the battles, so you can do several in a row. That's pretty cool too. A lot of hero collectors don't do that, if any, so that's really neat. So the matchmaking of this mode, you will be offered 3 opponents to choose from, as in the local arena, some that match your strength, but one of them might be slightly weaker. If you're not sure that you can defeat the stronger opponent, but still want to stay active in the arena, feel free to choose the weaker one. If you win, you will remain in your place, you won't move up anywhere, but you will receive a small reward, which is better than skipping fights or losing. That's cool with me, because when I attack the third person in arena, it takes you up like 1 or 2 things. So I'm fine with that, and they're still giving you rewards even so. So that's okay with me. So the Global Arena has plenty of rewards for winning a battle and consolation reward in case of defeat, so you still get something even if you get beat. In addition, once a day, as in the regular arena, you'll receive a reward in accordance to your Global Arena ranking. So it's a lot like the arena mode we know now, it's global. So I don't think there's any other servers but one. So it's everybody versus everybody. So it's really cool. I'm really excited about this because it's almost showing you where you stand up with everyone else in the world. And this is really cool. Didn't ask for it, but this is still a good addition to the game. It gives us a little bit more something to do. I'm not complaining about it. I think it's really neat. And everyone wants to know how they stack up against everyone else in the world, not just your own server. I'm not going to be that great. I can't even hardly break top 50 in my own arena shard. But still, it's going to be cool to find out where I stack up against everyone else. And it's also going to give incentive for players to spend. I'm telling you, there's those competitive people out there that can't stand to lose, and they're going to spend money just to make their arena team even better so they can be number 1. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of people. They can't stand losing. Me, I'm a passive person. If you want to win, go ahead, man. I'm not going to stand in your way. I'm that kind of person. But for the competitive people, this is going to bring more money to the game, I guarantee you, because people want to be the best in the game. So the rewards are going to include Global Arena Shop currency. So we have a new shop tab, a complete different shop for this Global Arena, as well as a new kind of item, the Global Arena medals. There's 3 types of them. There's bronze, silver, and gold. You will be able to exchange these medals for blessings. And a blessing is a new way to empower your hero and provide a whole race in your collection with a boost. So blessings are a new way to upgrade your heroes. In a nutshell, a blessing is a passive stat bonus that is applied to the whole entire race. You can improve several characteristics with the help of blessings: health, shield, damage, crit damage, potency, and tenacity. Every blessing has 10 levels of upgrade, which can also be purchased with medals earned in the Global Arena. The first 3 levels can be upgraded for bronze medals, 4 to 6 for silver, and 6 to 10 for gold. If you do not have enough medals of a lower level for upgrading blessings, it does not matter. You can exchange them for medals of a higher level. Which race in your collection will be the first to receive their blessing? Good luck in the Global Arena. So I'm going to say right now, I don't have much of an opinion on blessings. Is it going to make the game better? Is it going to make the game worse? Is it going to make it more frustrating? Is it going to make it easier? I don't know. We just got the test server as soon as you guys are reading this with me. We just got it this morning. I can't tell you how blessings affect anything until a week or two from now. Is it exciting? For sure. It sounds cool. I just can't give you guys an opinion about it because none of us have tested it yet. We don't know what affects what. Is it going to break the game? Is it going to make it more fun? I can't tell you that, unfortunately. So all that right there was just the global arena. There's still a lot to go over. So let's jump over to the test server and let's check out global arena. So once again, don't forget that this is subject to change. Take anything you see in here with a grain of salt. Arena. It's in the arena area. You got your local arena here and your global arena over here. Click on global. So it looks just like arena. So look up here. It says rewards. Let's check these tabs out. So you're seeing what you get rewarded when you have victory, when you have a defeat, and it all changes depending on where your ranking is. I'm very excited to see where I rank. Who knows? I'm guessing I'll be quite a bit downwards. That's for sure. So, and then you're getting this currency, and we'll go over to the shop and check that out here in a second. Well, here's the shop right here. And I don't know if this is all that's in that shop, guys. Once again, subject to change. But if this is the case, this is trash. I am not happy with this. I'm really hoping that there's more to this than 4 pieces of gear and a couple of chest keys. That I'm not happy about at all. That I really hope this changes. You got to put some shards. You got to put some Wukong, some Thanessa, Telios. You got to be putting some characters that are ready to be farmed. They've been out long enough, guys. Put some shards in there. You have to. And so here's the ranking tab. It's pretty much the same thing as the arena. Nothing. So here's the blessing tab. Let's see what we got here. I know exactly what they're doing, guys. Exactly what they're doing. If you've played Raid, you know what this is. Come on, Dragon Champions. Like, I guess this is cool, but this has already been done. You know what? To show you how much they're copying off this, I'm about to log into Raid and show you what they're doing. Long story short, is it's going to take you guys, even the biggest whale, it's going to take them a long time to upgrade these. So what happens is you get medals and you pick what faction you want to upgrade. So you go, let's say we want to upgrade Orc. What do you want to upgrade? The health on the Orcs, the shields on the Orcs, the damage on the Orcs, and so on. So every time you go up a level, as you can see, their health there will go up plus 1%. When you get to level 2, plus 2%. And it keeps stacking up the higher you go. But I'm telling you, to get these medals, it's going to take a long time. Because this is exactly what Raid does. You gain them in their arena, and then you spend it in this. And is it a bad thing? No, not really. It's going to... But people in Battlegrounds, this is going to have some sneaky THP that doesn't take an effect. So this is going to screw up matchmaking. Yeah, I have no way of testing to see if it upgrades your total hero power or not. But if it doesn't, it's another way to screw people over matchmaking wise. So let's run over to Raid real quick, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we are in Raid. First of all, does this look familiar? It's a shard system, just like Dragon Champions has converted to. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why this is a problem here in a second. So, the blessing system. Let's go over to Arena. Right here. They have Tag Arena and Classic Arena. Arena is just like Dragon Champions. You take 5 people in and you go. Okay, so whenever you fight these guys, you get a certain amount of like silver or steel or gold or whatever they're talking about, like in blessings. You get bronze, silver, and gold. Okay, so the only place you spend these medals at is over here in the Great Hall. This is just like blessings. Look at this. It's exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. And it's taken me... I've been playing for almost a year, and look, I mean, I'm a long ways away. But as you can see up here, the metals at the top, there's brown, silver, and gold. And it upgrades a faction. These are factions right here. They're different affinities or whatever, but it's the exact same thing. Alright, let's jump back over to Dragon Champions, and I'm going to tell you why this is a problem. Okay, so why blessings could potentially be a bad idea. I'm not saying that they are, because we've not tested them out yet. So don't hold me to this. But I think this is why it's going to be a bad idea. First of all, if it doesn't add total hero power to your overall thing, that's not a good thing. That means there's going to be a hidden synergy that you don't even really know about. And that matchmaking, but let's say this is maxed out, but there's no THP, and you have like 3. But no THP gets added to it, so you're going up against someone that has this maxed out, and you have 2 done. You know what I mean? That's the potential. So THP has to be added to that, first of all. The second thing is, Raid is 99% PvE, player versus environment. There's no player versus player aspect to that, except for Arena. And Arena is this much of Raid. So, when you have a shard system, when you have blessing system in Raid, it works because you're not going against another player. It works. All it's doing is helping you overcome the content that they've made for you to overcome. You're not going against another player. That's why it works for Raid. But will this blessing system work? The shard system kind of works. So I'm not going to keep going on a rant about this, but just know this could be a bad thing more than a good thing, depending how they're handling it. And like I just said, I'm just worried about no total hero power being added to it, and I'm worrying about this affecting PvP even more than what the matchmaking's already doing to Battlegrounds. Not to mention when Guild Wars comes around, this could be even more of a catastrophe, but we'll see. So enough about blessings. I've been going on for that about too long. Let's go in and do a match and see what we get and everything else, and we will check out the Rune Chest also. Alright, so I have my Nelly Dwarves here. It's probably my best team I have on my test server. I don't really need it as you see the teams right now, but we're up in the 4,000s, so there's no real need for me to compete in this because it's the test server. So, alright, here we are, and it's just like a regular arena match, but I will say, look at this background. Holy crap, I love it. It gives me Gladiator vibes, and I'm a huge Gladiator fan. That's really cool. So I'm just going to hit this on auto because we're going to win it anyways. But I mean, that's how it works. It's exactly the same as Arena, and you're just competing against the world instead of your shard. And you use currency for blessings, and you use another currency for its own shop. So, and as you see here, this is the currency you're going to use for the global arena shop. And these are the metals you use for your blessings. So it's going to be important that you guys use all 10 of your refreshes. It's going to be very important because now there's another system implemented that's going to make you better as a player. You have to be doing this, guys. Whether you want to or not, make sure you just do your best and get these metals as fast as you can, get that currency going. Hopefully the shop will be better than just the 5 pieces of gear. So one last thing I want to show you real quick was you saw there was a Rune Chest that you got, and I think that's new. So here's a Rune Chest. You just get runes. There are 400 Dracoins, and they frown on me to open up a bunch at once, but we're going to open up one at least to see what you're getting, or what you can expect. So there's a 3-star. I'm guarantee you won't get anything less than a 3-star. But just be careful. But as you see, after 20, you get a legendary rune. That's not bad, you know. I mean, I'm not against this. 400 Dracoins for one 3-star rune? That's a ripoff. But, you know. For the value, no. I wouldn't do this. But, I don't know. I have a feeling some people are going to do this. I wouldn't do this. I think this is a ripoff. Okay, let's jump back over to Reddit and see what else we got in store for us. Okay, so here we have just the general outline of what's coming out. New game mode, Global Arena, went over that. New hero upgrade feature, Blessings, we went over that. And now we have new heroes. So Tinty, she's a goblin, a mage, a headhunter, and she's an epic character. She will be available from Season of Sparks starting September 1st. that means she's the Battle Pass character for this coming month. She's really cool. We'll go back and look at her, but we've known about her for a while now. We have a new half-pig. His name is Ace and Sin. He's a tactic brawler, and he's a legendary. And he'll be available soon. And we all know that usually means he'll be the seasonal event character for this coming month. And the big one, guys, we've been waiting for it forever. And I kind of been predicting that this was going to happen. And I was actually right. As soon as they released those leaders, Nelly and Cannoneer, I knew that the legendary events were coming around. So, with that being said, Wiz and Ard and Baldur legendary events are just around the corner, and so is the Dwarf event campaign. So now, unfortunately, it doesn't say when it's going to be. So I'm telling you guys, start using Drake coins to buy shards, for refreshes, whatever you have to do to get ready for this event. I'm going to tell you right now, I might not be ready for either one of these events. Because what they do is they release a leader or a character that you have to whale out on to get him to 7-star. And I'm not whaling out on anybody. That's just not happening. And I won't be unlocking these guys the first turn. And that's how it always goes for me in these games. So with that being said, let's go check out Teenty, go check out Ace and Sin, and see what we got going on here. Alright, so Teenty. I'm pretty sure we've already went over her kit. I just don't remember when it was. So for the sake of the video, we're just going to do it again very quickly. I pretty much know what she's doing. So her passive ability at level 7, she survives fatal damage. So when she gets killed, she's surviving it, and any effects active on her are removed. So it's kind of like just a cheat death. She survives it and everything's removed. I just don't think she dies and comes back. I think she just survives it once and all the effects are gone. She restores 100% of her turn meter. So as soon as she dies, she's coming back and doing a move. It can be triggered only once per battle, so it doesn't happen all the time. She's not invincible. At the end of the turn, Teenty gains 2 stacks of explosive power. 10 stacks maximum. This effect cannot be prevented or removed. Each stack gives 10% magical damage increase. So every time she gets a stack, that's 10% more magical damage. So if she's got 10, that's 100%. Her A3 at level 7, this is the cool one. I love this. It deals 1200% of pure damage. Pure damage to an enemy. I guess pure is physical, or maybe pure just bypasses everything. Either way. This attack ignores dodge rating of the target. So it doesn't matter how good your dodge is. I'm thinking Pride, I'm thinking Titania. You're still going to get hit by this. It deals 300% of magic damage and inflicts burning for 2 turns to all other enemies. So it's basically just blowing up one character. But you're still getting a pretty massive damage to the rest of the team too. And they're all getting burning. So maybe like a burning team, I'm thinking. Amara, Lake, Lead, Ember. I'm thinking that kind of. I think this, if she was put on a burn team, it'd be pretty big. And looky here, if Amara or Thanessa are in the party, they gain a damage increase, crit chance increase, and a haste for 3 turns. That's big too. And once again, I just said burn team, and you have Amara in the synergy. Teenty leaves the battlefield, so she's done. She's sacrificing herself, she's blowing herself up, but also taking out most of your team with her. And this ability cannot be used if Teenty has full health or has no allies. Pure damage cannot be critical, but ignores armor. So there you go. Pure damage ignores armor. So that caveat's kinda I understand her having full health that you can't do it, because you kind of want it to be like a last resort thing. But at the same time, I think that keeps you from using it turn 1, pretty much. Also, when you have no allies, that's kind of weird also. So just remember that. You can't use it right off the get-go, and you don't want to use it after everyone's dead. You want to make sure you use it at the right time. But as you see, there's a cooldown of 1 of 1. So you can use it anytime you want, when you're able to do it. Awesome move there. Awesome move. I'm really excited about testing her, but she's not available to test yet. So, which doesn't make sense either. Her A2. At level 7, She inflicts a tenacity decrease and an armor decrease on all enemies for 2 turns. Decreases their turn meter by 30%. That's an awesome move also. You know, tenacity and armor decrease, that's the 2 things that make a team. Like, it keeps your health. You know, if you decrease all that, they're already very vulnerable. So what do you... And you're getting turn meter. You're decreasing their turn meter. That's huge. That's a pretty cool AoE. So you do this first when you're ready to do the A3 to blow everyone up. You do this and get all their armor and everything down. And then you very well might just explode the whole team. I don't know. I haven't got to test it yet. So her A1, her basic ability, at level 7... it deals 180% of magic damage to an enemy and preliminary 90% of magic damage against shield. I don't know what preliminary means, but I think it's just like Nightingale's move or something where it can bypass shield. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, that's Teenti. I'm super excited. Looks very cool. Like I said, I think we went over before, but yeah, you know, I'm really excited about her. I think that big bomb move, I'm so excited to use. So, all right, let's keep it going, kids. All right, well, I went to look for Ace and Sin, and she is not on the test server, or he, she, whatever, is not on the test server. So I guess we won't be going over here. I have no idea about her. I don't know what she does. I keep calling her a she. Whatever it is, the half big, we don't know anything about it. So moving on. They have 6 new backgrounds for the global arena battles and 2 new countryside locations for other game modes. I like that. That's a good quality of life. I wish they were spending more time on Guild Wars, getting that done, but I can't complain about some new backgrounds. We saw the Gladiator Arena. That was really cool. Alright, moving on to bug fixes and improvements. It fixed a chance to resist mechanics. This affects heroes like Tobald, Garrett, Duo, Lake, and Selena. For example, this will give your heroes a chance to resist Garrett's anti-magic bolt or invisibility dispel. Not a fan. Not a fan. This is a gigantic nerf to Garrett. Unless you have debuff or buff or whatever immunity like Eric Shieldbreaker gives you, you can't resist his blind. You can't resist his anti-magic arrow. I'm okay with that. That's why we love Garrett. Does he suck going up against him? Yes, but we know how to counter him. So it's not a big problem anymore. And when you're able to use him, it's fun. It's awesome. This is a huge nerf, and I'm not okay with that. I don't really care about the other ones. I don't use Duo. I don't use Tobald much. I don't use Selena, but I do like her, and eventually I will. Lake, yes. I don't care about that. But Garrett's the biggest nerf. Not a fan at all. Not a fan. And I'm telling you guys, this is a huge nerf. Just think. The trend nowadays is 200% tenacity on your tanks. Most tanks, if you know what you're doing modding wise, has huge tenacity. Well, the reason you want to use your anti-magic arrow is to usually get around a tank. Well, you're not going to be able to most of the time because the tenacity is going to be so high. So he's almost being rendered useless. If you put enough tenacity on people, it's almost useless. I'm not saying he's not going to be good, but his viability is going to go way down. I promise you that. So anyways, moving on. They fixed General Murdoch's second ability. I don't know what the problem was, but I just saw someone in my guild complaining about his second ability not working right. So that's cool. Good. Fixed an error with last chance offers. Hopefully that means when it says this is your last chance to get it, that doesn't come back. But who knows? Other small fixes, improvements, and balance fixes. So it says balance changes. Applied a couple of changes to Battle Poo. Rantha's old friend has become a little slower. However, now he will keep taunting for longer than before. So Rantha, her Beast Summon ability, it summons Battle Poo with taunt, 70% speed, 100% health and shield, and 50% of Rantha's damage. I don't remember what it is, but I'm guessing they added the 70% speed and the shield. I don't know though. And Battle Poo on his second ability, Battle Poo gains taunt for 1 turn, which was previously for 2 turns, which doesn't sound like he's taunting more. I don't know. I don't know why this is necessary, but okay. And also, they increased the cooldown from 3 to 4. Mind you, he starts with 2, so he's going 1 turn sooner. But when you increase the overall cooldown and then take taunt for 2 turns down to 1 turn, that doesn't sound like he's going to taunt longer. And they said he's going to be slower. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Let me know in the comments. But it sounds like he's slower and he's taunting for less. So I don't know. It's the opposite of what they said he's going to do. Let me know what you think, if I'm right or wrong. Even though we don't have Wiz and Ard, they've changed their kit around. Why you would put them in the game before you're even ready for them to be there, I don't know. And you know everyone's read their kits already. I don't know their kit. I've read it once. I don't remember. But let's go over it anyways. So, their second ability, they made it a cooldown of 1 of 3 instead of 2 of 3. Previously, it inflicted 3 acorns to random enemies for 3 turns. Now, it inflicts 3 acorns to random enemies for 2 turns. So it's sounding like this may have been too powerful where it was at. I don't know. We've never tested them. We don't have them available. This is all their thing. His third ability previously restored 90% turn meter. Now it restores 75%. I don't know what that's referring to, but they're nerfing him, if you can't tell. So obviously he was too powerful. The pigs in general are almost too powerful. They're a really good faction. So his leadership ability. Previously, allied half-pigs gained half pigage at the end of the turn and had a chance not to remove acorn. Now, at the start of the turn, allied half-pigs apply acorn for 2 turns to a random enemy if enemies have less than 1 acorn. Well, less than 1 acorn is 0. So, if the enemy has 0 acorns, allied half-pigs will apply an acorn for 2 turns. When dealing damage to an enemy with acorn, allied half-pigs or half-pig minions restore their shield by 10% of their maximum health. So whenever it is that we get this guy, you're going to want to attack people with acorn because you will start to regain 10% of your health. So just remember that, but that's a long ways away. It looks like they changed Amara here. It says Amara. Okay, so they changed Amara's passive ability. Amara, Thanessa, and Tinty gain 6% of their turn meter for each stack of burning or poison on the enemies at the end of their turn, but not more than 75% of their turn meter. So, as you saw, Tinty had synergy with Amara and Thanessa, and now they're just making it so they have even more synergy. But they're adding it to Mara's kit. So that's fine with me. I think it's going to be fun. And there's Tinty. Okay, guys, that's it. Not trying to make this too long. Just wanted to go everything for you. Overall, a very positive update, I would say. Overall, pretty positive. There's a few questions and a few I'm wary about that kind of thing. Mainly blessings, but we'll see. Only time will tell. So, we'll see. With that being said, I appreciate you guys' support, the love. Love talking to you guys every single day in the Discord, in my streams. If you didn't know, I do streams constantly. I'm always doing Battlegrounds every time they come around and any other time that I can when I have the time. Also, 70% of you guys are not subscribed to my channel. I gotta do a little bit of plugging. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit like. It's the best thing you could ever do to support me in my endeavor in the content creator business. But with that being said, love you guys. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.